What's going on, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my Scream Queen Season 2 premiere spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. And let me tell you something, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this review, make sure to check the channel out. Over the next 3 months, I will be reviewing over 43 TV shows. So we begin Season 2 with a flashback to Halloween in 1985. There's this Halloween party going on, and this girl husband needs help. He needs to go into surgery or else he's going to die. And I forgot how comedic this show can be, man, on how stupid comedy it could get. Like, you don't have to take it all seriousness. That's what I forgot, and that's what I really enjoy about Scream Creams as well, is you don't need to take it as serious. So anyway, this guy needs surgery, and the doctor's like, yeah, but it's Halloween. I mean, but the party's going on. Like, really? I have to do this? So he ends up going, and he lies to the wife. He says, okay, we'll take him into surgery. Do not worry. He'll be totally fine. We'll take care of him. Yeah, no. They end up, the nurse and him throw the body in this lake that's right in front of the hospital, and it's like glowing green, freaking radiation and everything, like really gross. They throw him in there, and they say like, oh, don't worry, it'll be on us, but we'll just say that we did the surgery and he checked himself out, blah, blah, blah. So he throws his costume, which was like a green devilish type of look to it, and he throws it in the swamp, and I'm like, yeah, it's 1985, they're going to jump to 2016, they're going to have that whole same setup that they did in Season 1, where someone will be the killer, they'll avenge this or avenge that. So I'm like, okay, I see. And it was very clever the way that they actually threw the costume on the body in the lake. I thought that was really cool. Anyway, Chanels are in jail at the moment. They did a documentary almost making fun of how to, How to Make a Murder or whatever. That whole thing that Netflix, that big old thing there. They did a kind of a documentary on that, which I thought was really cool, and the old little footage that they did there. Kathy Munch's story, which is Jamie Lee Curtis's character. We kind of see her backstory and what she did after Season 1 of Scream Queens. After that, we meet Brock Holtz, who is John Stamos. Hey now, he comes in, man, and we see his backstory on how he had he was a surgeon in his hand and everything, but there was a Super Bowl, and he puts the power goes out. He puts his hand in the gutter, whatever you do, in the sink, and the spinner went on and it cut his hand. So that's how he lost his hand. He got a hand transplant and everything. So it was pretty funny the way he lost his hand. We also meet Cassidy Cascade. He's very cold. The girl, one of the Chanels, I think, says, you're really cold. Like, you're almost as cold as ice or whatever. I think that was Zayday. And then that's kind of weird, because I'm like, oh my god, is he like dead? Is there some sort of twist to it? No, in Scream Queens, there's going to be a twist to it. We meet Wolf Girl. I'm going to call her Wolf Girl. She has a lot of hair. She's actually kind of cute. I'm going to be honest. I think from her eyes and her mouth, I think she was a cute girl. And I wouldn't be mean. I wouldn't be like, what are you? Ew, get out of here, a monster. I'd be like, you know what? Well, whatever. Might as well go with it. So she needs a cure. She needs a cure to save her. And Zayday and them are like, you know what? We'll help you. We'll find a cure. So Chanel, but all the Chanels get hired to the hospital, and they make fun of the girl and everything with the hair, which was kind of very sad. They're gonna drill a hole into her head, kind of lobotomy-ish. Dr. Holt is in the shower, John Stamos in the shower, and the music behind it and all. The Chanels are looking, Emma Roberts gets undressed and everything, looking all sexy for John Stamos. I thought that was pretty funny. It's cool to have Stamos in the show after Grandfather got canceled and everything. He's on here now, which is really exciting. No salary. There's no salary for the Chanels. They're not going to be getting paid, so they're coming up with a plan on how to save this girl, the Wolf Girl. So they say no lobotomy. Let's just talk about testosterone. Maybe you're eating too much of this. Maybe you're not eating too much of that. And that's all it was. She eats the right food. She'll lose hair like a regular person, and the next day, her hair's all gone, which I thought that was kind of BS there, but her hair is all gone, and she looks like a cancer patient. Anyway, after that, they do a makeover for her, girls' night, all that, make her look really good, put a wig on her, put some makeup on, so she looks better. And Chanel number 5 and her at the end, they're having this nice soup of a shower or bath, They go and they boil themselves, like had red lobsters and all that. Anyway, they're in the shower, and the killer walks into the room at the end, plays some music, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Madsen was under that mask, man. Either way, the killer presumably ends up killing the wolf girl, who was once a wolf girl, now she's just a bald girl. Ends up killing her and kills Chanel number 5. Now on to the pros and cons. So I'm going to start off with the pros, and let me state the obvious: John Stamos. I really enjoy his character. It's like he's smart, and then he's not smart. He literally hit his head on a lamp, and it did not faze him whatsoever, man. I like his backstory with him losing his hand. I think he's a really funny character. He's a really good add-on. And even though the Halloween party in the beginning in 1985 was probably the most cheesiest scenes out of the whole premiere, I really enjoyed the whole them throwing him in this swamp. It looks very radioactive. And the costume too, the new costume of the killer looks even better than season 1, and how it drips the green goo and it's very shiny and radioactive style. I love that whole add-on there. But then again, I thought it was very creative. Oh man, like what happens if anyone saw us and my costume? So he throws the costume in the lake with the dead body, or with the guy drowning in there, and he throws the mask on. It kind of gives you an idea. The guy that is in the lake, is he the killer? Did he end up dying? Did he not end up dying? Who ends up taking his place? Who takes that costume and becomes the killer? And that which leads to the ending. I'm very pissed off if Chanel number 5 ended up dying, because I really like her character. What I would have done if I was a killer is kill the girl that was with the hairy look, the wolf woman, and then keep Chanel number 5 alive, and show that to her, like, hey, there's a killer on the loose, whatever. You didn't have to kill. Maybe Chanel number 5 is alive for all we know. Probably she's not. But I do like the ending and the music. And the music in this whole premiere as well, even though some of the music I wasn't familiar with, I still like the beats and I like the background with it, and it fits well within every scene. So the ending, the killer coming in and he's kind of dancing around, and again it reminds me of Michael Madsen in Reservoir Dogs when he's dancing, when he's going to cut the guy's ear off, and he's like, hey, is this thing working? It reminds me so much like that. He was dancing and then he was doing the machete and the very mischievous and very villainous, man. So I like the new costume, I like the music, and the ending was very nice, and as well as the opening showing how the killer and the lake and all that. So it's a good start. The way that Emma Roberts took off most of her clothes when she saw John Stamos, and then he leaves the room, and then you have Jamie Lee Curtis looking at Emma Roberts in a very weird way, that was funny. Now, I will say that the wolf girl did seem out of place. When I first saw her, I was like, is this real? Are you really, is this a joke? What is this? And it ended up being real. I didn't hate her storyline. I liked her scenes, the guy coming in with a lollipop and everything, and the razors. One of the best scenes within that, with the wolf girl and the guy with all the candy. Now, like I said earlier, I hope Chanel number 5 is not dead. Also, I don't dislike Taylor Lautner, but doesn't he feel like he's kind of out of place in this show? Now, as you can see, I don't have that many problems with this premiere. I honestly love the hospital setting more than the frat houses. Now, last year when Scream Queen Season 1 premiered, I enjoyed the pilot very much. And I'm happy to say that this year for Season 2, the premiere was even better. I'm going to give Scream Queen Season 2, Episode 1, titled Scream Again, an A-. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smack that like button. You can comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Who's your favorite, Taylor Lautner or John Stamos? Pick your poison. Share this review with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more awesome Scream Queen reviews every single week. Check out the channel. A lot more content going on, man. It's crazy. Got a lot of stuff, a lot of premieres, a lot of finales. It's a big week, man. 20, 30 shows a week. It's a big thing. We're going to get through it, man. The road to 500 has begun. Join the Big D Nation. Till next time, bye-bye.